In ancient times, the practice of facing east had to do with sun worship, providing heat and light in order to sustain life. They considered that a deity must have done this, and that the deity was the sun, or at least a representation of that god. One of the oldest stories that we have is of the Sumerian king of Uruk, Dumuzi, otherwise known as Tammuz. During his reign, he was deified as the fertility god. It was thought because of what happened to him and the goddess Inanna that the seasons changed, showing his association with the sun, and it was probably during his reign and sometime after he was viewed as the sun deity. This act of worship to the Sumerian god king Tammuz can be found in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 8. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was towards the north, and behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. And he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house, and behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men, with their backs towards the temple of the Lord, and their faces towards the east, and they worshipped the sun towards the east. Then he said unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they have committed here? For they have filled the land with violence, and have returned to provoke me to anger. This act of sun worship would later be incorporated into the official religion of the Roman Empire, Catholicism. Those involved with the creation of the religion would combine the act of sun worship with the day of the resurrection of the dead, which is why many thought that Jesus would only save those facing the sun in the east on the day of resurrection.